Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. This is Michelle Reads YA. Today I am going to give you recommendations of YA contemporary books that take place during the summer, since we are in the middle of summer. So I just wanted to give you, a few options of cute, mostly cute, fluffy contemporaries, some maybe a little controversial, but just, since we're in summer, just give you a little feel-good YA contemporaries that take place in summer. So let's go. The first one is Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. This takes place over the course of a summer. Basically, this guy and this girl talk online. They're both movie buffs and they hit it off online, but what he doesn't know is that she has moved to his hometown and they are still talking, and she doesn't know who he is in real life, but it turns out they might like each other in real life and they don't know that they have also been talking online. I gave this 4 stars. I really like this. It's just a nice, cute, fluffy contemporary romance. It's super fast-paced, and I love Jen Bennett because she is a very sex-positive YA contemporary author, which I think is very refreshing. So definitely give this one a try. So good, so cute, loved it. The next one I lost the cover for, so I'm gonna hold it up for a second, but then I'm also gonna put the actual cover up. And that is 99 Days by Katie Cotugno. This may be the only Katie Cotugno that I like. I will put up a video that I did rating my lowest books that I own, and I gave like all her books that I read 1 star. However, I gave 99 Days 5 stars when I first read it. However, this book is pretty controversial, and I know that people don't really like it because there is cheating involved with 2 brothers. So this girl comes to her hometown. She has to spend the summer at her hometown, and she cheated on her ex-boyfriend with his brother. So right away, people don't like it, and that's fine. However, when I read it for the first time, I absolutely loved it. I thought it was very realistic and controversial and whatever, and it was nice because it took place over the summer, which I really liked. So 99 Days by Katie Cotugno, I still like it. I don't care, give it a try. Next is a contemporary with a little bit of magical realism, and that is Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno. I absolutely loved this book. This is the story of twins who have magical powers, and it takes place on their island that they live in over the summer, and they're supposed to get like magical powers, and one of the sisters hasn't gotten hers yet, and she thinks she's just like a dud. And it also has to do with something that happened to her twin sister, and it also has to do with love, and it's female romance, and it's just so good. And at least if you're watching this, I know that you hated it, but you're wrong, because this book was amazing and it's so atmospheric, and I love the little touch of magical realism, and I usually don't. So highly suggest this one. So good. The next one, I might be cheating just a little, but I'm still gonna include it because I absolutely love it. And that's Today, Tonight, Tomorrow by Rachel Lynn Solomon. Technically, this takes place on the last day of school for Neil and Rowan, but they're seniors, so they start off a little bit earlier. So I'm just gonna say they're in summer. They're in summer. Okay, so it starts off, it's enemies to lovers, and it takes place over 1 day, and there's a scavenger hunt and all throughout Seattle, and they, may fall for each other, and I just really like this one. And I know it's not technically over like a full summer and it's only 1 day, but I just think this is like a cute, fluffy contemporary. If you're looking for something like that to read during the summer, I highly suggest this one. The next one is one of my absolute favorites that doesn't get talked about a lot, and that is The Way You Make Me Feel by Maureen Gu. This takes place over the summer. Basically, Clara gets in trouble at prom, and her punishment is that she has to spend the entire summer working with her dad on his food truck and with her arch enemy. So that's fun, but she also falls in love and maybe starts a friendship with her enemy, and there's a friend group, and I just really like this one. And I read the arc of it several years ago and just Absolutely loved it, and I don't think it's talked about enough, but this takes place over the summer, and it's just another cute, nice, contemporary, you know, there's nothing too heavy in it, so I definitely like this one. And then the next 4 are all by the same author, and if you don't know who that author is yet, you must be new. It's Morgan Matson. So almost all of her books take place over the summer. There is one, her newest one, Take Me Home Tonight, does not take place during the summer, so I won't be including that. I also won't be including Save the Date, just because I personally did not like it. But I will be recommending her other 4. And the first one is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour. So this is her debut novel. This takes place over the summer and it's a road trip. Amy is afraid to drive after she was involved with a car accident, so Roger volunteers, I guess, to drive her across the country from California to Connecticut, and it's just, you know, the shenanigans they get into, and there's romance, and also it's really cool for me personally because this place doesn't exist in real life, but they make a stop in Towson, Maryland, which is really close to where I'm from, so I really thought that was cool, and this is just an excellent debut for her, and it takes place during the summer, and it's a good one. It's a good one. The next Morgan Matson book is her second novel, and that's Second Chance Romance. This is her heaviest book, so if you're thinking, oh, this is gonna be more of a light contemporary, it's not. I cried at the end because it does have to do with death at the end, but in the middle of all that, there is also friendship and romance and family drama and friend drama, and it's so good. But this is probably, after Summer of Assault, the heaviest of the books I am recommending. However, it's still like good summer vibes. Like Morgan Matson is really, really good at that. So I still suggest it. The next Morgan Matson is Since You've Been Gone. This is probably her most popular book, and I get it, it's a good one. This has to do with Emily and Sloane. She basically disappears and leaves Emily a scavenger hunt or to-do list to make sure that Emily has the best summer ever, and it has to do with romance with Frank, who is like the best book boyfriend there probably is, and it's just a good light summer read. It's not super light, but it's good. It's a good one. This is probably, like, when you think of Morgan Matson, most people think of this book, so highly suggest it. And then if you don't know, now you know, it's The Unexpected Everything. This is the ultimate summer read. It has to do, like, this goes from the very beginning of summer to almost the very end of summer. So it takes place over the entire summer, and this has to do with Andy. Her dad is a politician and he gets involved in a scandal, and her whole summer is turned upside down, and she was supposed to go to this prestigious school to become a doctor, and she gets booted out of it, so now she has no summer plans, and she becomes a dog walker, and she meets Clark, and it has to do with romance, and her friend group is the best friend group ever, and it has to do with reconnecting with her father. So this is my favorite book, if you don't know, so now you know, so I'm always going to suggest this. And last, but certainly not least, is the Summer I Turned Pretty series by Jenny Han. All 3 of these books take place during the summer, which is very good. Actually, the third one kind of takes place during spring break and college, but either way, whatever. So these are like this is her OG series. It's very good. I will say I just reread them not that long ago, and they stand the test of time, which is good because I believe they are 10 years old. But it's very good beachy vibes, and you know, Belly just turned 16, so it's like the very heart of teenage years. Either way, they're good. If you liked To All the Boys I Loved Before but didn't know that Jenny Han had another series, this is an amazing series, and it's just quintessential summer. So these are some books I recommend that you read for the summer. Some are a little bit heavier than others, but for the most part, these are just like good summer fun. I believe all of them have romance, which is what we want with summer. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. See you in my next one. Bye!